Let's talk about the Fuji X100V and the accessories that you really do need for this camera in order to get the most out of it. Like with most cameras, you're going to want to buy certain supplies when you order it. Before we get too far into this video, I just want to let you know I'm putting a link down in the description to every item that I talk about so that you don't have to go searching and you can just kind of find it all in one place. These are the exact things that I'm showing you that are going to be linked. So it's going to be the exact setup I've got here. Obviously you can do things differently, but this is what I really feel like you need to get the most out of this camera. First thing you need is a memory card. I'm linking the one that I use down in the video description because it's really important to have a high-speed memory card that can read and write files very quickly. This is going to make sure that you're able to take those photos and to view those photos without any kind of a lag. The next thing that's really important to have on this camera is a lens hood. If you're going to be taking a lot of outdoor photos or even just occasional outdoor photos, and I know this camera gets used a lot for travel, you're going to want a lens hood. Now this is the Haug or the Hogue lens hood. Jury's still out on how to pronounce that. I hear it 1,000 different ways, but it's actually a very nice lens hood. It's made out of materials that's very similar to the Fuji itself, so as you can see it blends in perfectly, and it's a cheaper alternative to the Fuji lens hood. I got the lens hood as well as the lens cap because the regular Fuji lens cap does not fit this lens hood. You have to get the special one from Haug. Underneath this, I also have a filter. Now when you order the lens hood, you want to make sure that it includes a filter adapter or a lens adapter. That's going to allow you to put something on top of it to kind of seal this and make it weather sealed. I'm using a 49mm protective filter over top of my lens, and as you can see there in the video, it really does make this a weather sealed camera. Make sure your lens is not going to get any kind of water or dust or anything like that in there. So it's very important that you get that. And again, I'm linking the exact one that I have down in the video description. The next thing that I think is super important, and this is just a fun one to really get the most out of enjoying your film camera, having this soft shutter button. And there's a lot of different ones out there. If you want to get the red or the black, there's different colors, but this is the one that I recommend. I've actually had this particular brand before, never had any issues out of them. You want to make sure you get one that also includes an O-ring that goes underneath this so that it's going to last a lot longer and not actually mess up your camera, and this one does. Make sure that you check out the link for the exact one. It just makes it all the more fun to press because without the soft shutter button, all you've got is just a really strange looking shutter button. It does have that circular opening at the top to where you could use a shutter release if you wanted to, but I personally love having a soft shutter release button. Not only does it look good, but it also adds a little bit of fun. And a lot of people choose the red one because it definitely makes it easy to indicate which one is the shutter button. If you're handing this camera off for somebody to take a picture of you or to take a picture with the camera, you want to make sure they know which one's the shutter button. Hey, making that red is definitely going to do that. The very last thing that I highly recommend that you have for the Fuji X100V is a really good high quality camera strap. Now I personally, on all of my cameras, have switched over to using the Peak Design camera straps because they are super high quality. These things are not going to break. They hold your camera extremely well. They look good. There's a lot of different designs, but this is just the one that they've got called the Leash. And I love how it looks with the little bit of brown elements over here. But what's really nice is I can use this with all of my other cameras. It's got a really nice quick release over here. It's super secure, but all I have to do is just press down on that, hear the little bit of a click, and it pops out from the strap itself. And I do the same to the other side, and I can just go to one of my other cameras that I have these little tags on here, and these are very affordable if you want to buy these for all your cameras. They're not bad. You want to get the ones from Peak Design to make sure that they hold up and are really high quality. All you have to do is just take this and put the little tag in there and let it click. And that is in there safe and secure. It's not going anywhere. Looks great. Highly recommend the Peak Design camera strap. I've actually recommended this to everybody that I know who uses cameras, be it film cameras or digital cameras. You can't go wrong with Peak Design. They look good and it's super high quality. Links down in the description to everything I've talked about. I highly recommend getting a good high quality lens hood that also includes a lens cap that's going to fit it. I also recommend that you get a lens filter that's going to weather seal your camera, soft shutter release button, and a really good high quality camera strap that's going to look good, but also keep your camera secure when you're using it. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you love cameras and photography and all that cool stuff, because you are definitely welcome here, and I will see you guys later.